dipshits. Bad diet fish sticks, alcoholic misfits. Get this, stay pissed, stay silent, hit fist. Rich shit, can't relate, hard times recreate. Verbally illustrate, from the norm deviate. Alleviate my mental state, elevate.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to King of the Dot. Put your money where your mouth is. We out here in Ottawa. Capital of Asia 5, please make some fucking noise. Squad. You already know what it is, man. I'm yours, Gully TK. Make sure you check out the battles at youtube.com/groundzerobbattles. Familiar face, my co-host.
Yo, follow me on Twitter at Bishop Brigante. Ottawa, take that fucking mirror down. Yeah. Bitch. Let's go.
Squad, shout out to the homies in the building. Organic, Avi, Brown Boy, you already know what it is. Let's get right into this battle, though. Battle to my right. Introduce yourself.
Yo, Teddy KGB, the Reds, odd-angled music. I had a big, long, fucking stupid intro, but instead, R.I.P. Nelson Mandela.
What's up? Battle to my left. Introduce yourself.
It's Made Wade, and I'm pissed off because I have absolutely nothing to gain from this battle. Fuck Ted, let's go.
Alright.
Hold it down, y'all. Let's get this popping.
Teddy won the coin toss. 90 seconds on Made Wade.
Let's go. Don't do that.
Hey yo, when this creepy goof likes a girl, he tends to disturb her estrogen. I mean, you can actually watch Ted Turner, lesbian, just by using pickup lines that no one felt. So if Teddy's on a dime, it's Roosevelt. Plus, this perv is known to make the girls nervous. So, if it's Ted dancing, it's offbeat, or fictional bar service. Cause his bars are never dope, and even if they were dope, cut up and ready for sale, his turnaround is slow, so Teddy Grams are stale. Plus, he's chintzy. To put it simply, if Ted's delivery is explosive, it must be Kaczynski. That's the Unabomber. I can't even use Ted Bundy. It's obsolete. It makes more sense to use Al Bundy. Cause you look fucking old and defeated. I mean, you haven't aged well. You're losing your endurance. Probably having trouble peeing, so you're choosing life insurance. But Gully keeps you around, so we can't blame you for your whackness. You're a demented, dependent senior. Shit, you could probably claim Ted on your taxes. I mean, once the Alzheimer's sets in, the gray matter decreases. They say black don't crack. Apparently, Jews shatter to pieces. He used to act aggressive in his battles, but I know that you were faking. If you think my aggression's fake, you're a flake that's been mistaken, cause with the right persuasion, I'll make sure your dome will cave in. So if I ever ducked you, it's silver tape and a home invasion, but we're all capable of violence. I'm still conscious and intelligent, everything that you wish to be. You have an adolescent temperament, I'm trying to stay delinquent free, but your delinquency is evident, you MC insufficiently. So if your name is ever relevant, then your first initial's E. Get it? Irrelevant? It should be your government, cause your writing's intricate, but nobody gives a shit. You're just some pencil dick that brags about penmanship. So watch how I fence with it. Liquid sword dismemberment. Time.
Everybody still here? Yeah! You look like the result of fat, loose women, backroom stripping, and Pabst Blue Ribbon. Because your mom had more meat between her buns than a fast food kitchen. You couldn't blow up striking a match in a room with the gas fumes hissing, so who's this whack goof kidding? I'm about to take back control like it's a papoose written. Yeah, he might tell you that my act's too timid or I lack true vision. Well, cat, you tripping. In your last 3 battles, we can catch you slipping. You're just an obstacle that I crashed through. You're just an obstacle that I crashed through, hitting, turning your face into ragu chicken while I stay on course for several wins that I'm past due getting. See, when I'm done, I won't be able to tell you what happened in the last 2 minutes while this trauma's getting etched on your brain like a tattooed image. This is a torture chamber and now I've strapped you in it, directing a snuff film starring this chat room critic. See, he's already lost all of the stock that he has. First couple of battles looked like he was going to make that lottery cash. Then after the next couple, it felt like the economy crashed because it turned like Made was a mark. And now he's paying that wannabe tax. See, I'll leave you seeing stars like staring at astronomy maps right before I rip apart that ugly mug like I failed a pottery class. See, I'll be tearing through every gimmick in that novelty act So they'll be calling me a hitman driver. The way I'm ripping down these problems he has. Time.
Okay. Shout outs to TED.com. See, there's TED Talks and events called TEDx. And if you ask him, that's the one that got away. But regardless how Ted talks, Ted's ex never gave Ted the time of day. He's just a weirdo type. He gets rejected and turns into a stalker, but she never paid attention because he had nothing to offer. One more time, I said, you have nothing to offer. Don't you get it, fam? You need to reassess and get a plan. His day job is at the mobile shop. So he can help us get a plan, but I'm talking about your Twitter brand. Your view count show that no one gives a damn. You're just a sacrificial little lamb that works at the mobile shop. But that's not what your girl meant when she called you a minute man. Just by looking at me, she knows my fuck game is ferocious. I could charm her with my snake charm her with hypnosis. She hates your balding head, your feeble frame, your halitosis, and she says you got that weak bone, no osteoporosis. See, that's that dumb shit that they love. What the heck? Sometimes you gotta cater. You're a loser. I stay winning like DJ Beck on the fader. You're a loser, a fucking geek with 4 eyes like Mississippi. You're a loser with no support, just hanging there like hippie titties, but he thinks that he's above self-promotion, as if he's a bringer of lots of fans, when his name has no draw, like a gunslinger that lost his hand. So yes, I find it odd. He says that I'm some kind of fraud, when he couldn't move a crowd if he was on a riot squad. So if we go to war like Bonaparte, I'll leave your core blown apart. Call me a bitch, I'm Joan of Arc. If I'm washed up, it's on Noah's Ark. If he's a genius, I'm Yoda smart. So know your role and know your part. When you attempt to show your art, people leave to smoke a dart.
Round 3. Let's go. Hold it down, y'all.
Y'all want to hear a true story?
Hold it down.
Yo, this is important. You gotta listen. Now, this dude started beefing online when I made a comment about the Zimmerman case. Now, I guess it set him off because he didn't relate points of view coming from a different place. Now, I said that Trayvon was a victim of race, but the prosecution failed to prove it in a significant way, and it's a disgrace, but that's the kind of justice system that we gotta live with today. Yes, now, sir. Wade took this as a real spit in the face. Got at me with Facebook comments filling the page, saying things like, I don't understand that institutional racism exists in the States, and for that to be possible, I'd have to be myself filled with some ignorant hate. So I said, don't be ridiculous, Wade. Of course issues of race exist in the States, but I say we gotta separate the problem if we think things gonna change, and there's gotta be better ways to solve them than getting enraged over a simple exchange. Now this is when Wade starts talking about Mark, and how he should committed a crime and now he's getting away. How Mark should be sitting in chains, and since he's not anyone who thinks he should be committed the same. So I asked Wade, who's Mark? And he's like, Mark Zimmerman, the guy who was acquitted today. And I'm like, his name is George. Mark Zimmerman isn't his name. So I guess now we know which one of us is ignorant, eh? This all coming from a guy who wrote a poem about battling Mr. fucking Ignorance. But as we've all seen by now, this kid's a fucking hypocrite. When it comes to the world's problems, his ability to spit is fucking limitless. When it comes to other people's opinions, he doesn't really fucking give a shit. You came here with the hope of boosting your rep and to prove you're a vet, but you're losing respect because that single-minded behavior is something you don't choose to correct. You forgot about that part of your body that Wu told you to protect, so while you're doing your set, I'll kick that soapbox out from under you with a noose on your neck.
Okay, fucker. I came here to make you suffer till your own mother doesn't even know you. You are not a rapper. You're a nerdy model plane crafter / master of Sudoku. If we were in the street and had a problem, what to do, you would have no clue. But if I had a Star Trek question, then you would be my fucking go-to. He is He is so fluent in Klingon, he could talk with Mr. Spock directly. I know, I fucked up the reference, and I bet he's just dying to correct me. Fuck it, fuck it. Star Trek bars. Ted has to pay for sex. Last time he bought a German dime. I asked her, did he reach that deep space? And she said, 9. It didn't even faze her. Set to kill, I'm the one to be afraid of. You have no rhythm when you flow. You're robotic with the data. But enough of that. I'm just saying, it's ironic that you call yourself a rapper. Cause you ain't fucking with a beat dog, but your girlfriend, see, I classify her as a beat dog, cause she ain't good for nothing but a beat dog. Plus, I bet you lick it, but you're Jewish. You're not even supposed to eat hog. See, I came to take you high. I came to take you high, send your clarity into a deep fog. So if he... I came to take you high, send your clarity into a deep fog. So if he says he jumped somebody, well, then he must be into playing leapfrog. Cause he's about as physically intimidating as his delivery is stimulating. I mean, even if you had expensive heat, given your current situation, it would come out colder than dead pussy after morgue refrigeration. I'm talking colder than a winter wind in Winnipeg when it's stormy. I'm talking colder than a necrophilic hypothermic penguin orgy. Now that is friggin' frosty. But I chose my words in a specific manner because when it comes to grammar, this Jew is a friggin' Nazi. If it's words you're typing, this nerd's Third Reichen. Like, excuse me, but that's not the proper use of a hyphen. Look, I'm not trying to trivialize your struggle or the persecution of the Jews, but religion is a conscious decision because at the end of the day, Ted, you can choose. It's not like gender or race, regardless if anti-Semitic hate runs infinite. In North America, the plights you face do not outweigh the ways in which you're privileged. So tell your rabbi to suck my balls. Time!
Yo.
Hold it down, yo.
Now this dude spends his spare time looking up disturbing articles on the internet. Okay. Finds ways to awkwardly bring them up with his dinner friends until they're like, oh, fuck. Are you finished yet? Oh, fuck. Are you finished yet?
Get him. He's like, oh,
They leave midway through the conversation awestruck, like I'm going for a cigarette, and count the minutes left until he interjects and offers up a stick of Nicorette. And he'll come out all subtle like, yo, have you noticed how the air quality's low? Really? Does it bother you, bro? What's next? Do you want to talk about how the air quality's low? Why don't you tell us something that we don't already know? But then he'll come up like, yo, I have some facts that y'all clearly don't. And everyone reacts like, Jesus Christ. Here we go. Now, sometimes it's nice to have some insight, it's true, but usually only when someone invites you to. It should be concise, precise, and not something you're reciting through, and it helps if people like you, and most people don't even like you, dude. You thought you would run in and set the standard quick and the league would help you handle it, but I don't need to tell the management, you're just a televangelist here to sell a manuscript. And that's because Wade don't write raps, he writes speeches and sermons. Treats every audience interaction like he's leading a service. He needs to let everybody know that he really is this deep and observant, and then doesn't battle his opponents because all he really needs is a purpose. That's why he ain't liking his losses and figures people will like him regardless. Ignores any problems his ego might have been causing because he thinks his writing is flawless. But no one likes what you're dropping because we had you pegged right from the start, kid. Think about it. Genocide, crack, and bully. All you're fighting are causes. So keep trying to change everything, Wade, even though you lack the muscle. That ain't half your struggle. You need to control the fact that your ego's mass has doubled into a massive bubble. you claim to front on anyone who claims they have to hustle and move cash in bundles, but in the end, you know this cat's in trouble when he's making kids like Luciano Crack look humble.
Make some noise, y'all, for that battle, y'all. We're going to the judges right now to see what they say.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Just had a sick fucking battle. Teddy KGB, Made Wade, Ottawa. Give it up for these guys.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That was a dope fucking battle. Judges came to a decision, and the winner is Made Wade.
Made Wade, y'all.
Yo, big shouts to Teddy.
Yeah.